Hey,
Hello. Oh, I like your hair.
oh, thank you.
Cool.
Are you back from Holland? You're back at home?
I am back at home.
Are
Nice
you
fun.
glad to be back?
Very much so. Holland was super nice with my parents, saw lots of friends there as well, which was great. Had a really nice time. But
Yeah.
it's so cold and so gray there.
Is it really?
Oh, I was like, I got on the plane for Florence. I was like, hallelujah, thank you very much. Get me out of here. And my mom and everyone was saying, oh, it's such beautiful weather here. I was like, no, this isn't good weather.
No, gosh, I totally get
Weather.
that.
Oh, just as horrible. But
Yeah.
it was very, very nice to be there. But nice just to also just finally be home again and
Yeah.
settled. Well, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
My
Good.
parents have been so well, so I just really wanted to go and spend a couple of days with them, and I could see them really perking up, just having me
Oh,
around.
good. They're both not doing well?
No, they both had that. My mom has had quite a lot of operations this year, on and off, on and off. And she's better now, but you can see she's feeling a bit vulnerable. And my dad had that really awful flu that's going around,
Yeah.
and he's normally strong as an ox, so he really
I've
took.
heard. Yeah, you've said that
Yeah,
before.
it was the first time I saw him feeling a bit miserable, actually. So I just decided just to get on a plane and go spend some time with them. And
Yeah.
you could really just see them just loving every minute. And it was really nice. So when I left, they were in top form again. I could see them really getting their spirits back again.
Oh, I love it. That's great.
Yeah. So just super nice. And of course, all my friends pounced straight away. Like they
Yeah,
were like, yes.
that's great. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so
great.
nice things, but nice to be back and nice to see you all again.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always good to see you. Yeah, how are you guys doing? Diane, you good? Nikki, you good? All right, perfect. Let's go ahead and we'll get started in child's pose. Here, we'll take a few breaths. I'll be right back. And go ahead and walk the hands on over to the right side. Lean the left hip away. Nice deep breaths here. And then come on back to center and on over to the other side. Breathe into both sides of the rib cage. And then come on back to center. And lift the hips. We're just going to slide into a frog pose here. Nice. We're just here for a couple of minutes. I'm starting my timer. You okay, Babette? Nice, even breaths here. Stay for about one more minute. I have a rib out or like a pulled like a muscle right over here in my side. And I think it's I just need a chiropractor. I think I've got a rib out. I don't know if you've ever had that before, but it's like you just can't breathe. Like if I move just the right way, oh, it just takes my breath away. It's just right there, right between these two ribs. Oh God. It was all last week. It was kind of bugging me. And then it was better. And then I trained on Saturday. And by about my third or fourth handstand, I was like, oh, and then it was okay. And then I woke up this morning like, oh, I don't know what the hell. So everything will be fine. And then I'll like move the wrong way. Oh, it takes my breath away. It hurts so bad. Go ahead and slide the knees together. We'll come back into child's pose for a couple of breaths. Good. And tuck the toes. And we're going to lift up into a squat. We're going to check out Nikki's new squat. Oh, God, this is so painful. Oh, perfect. How's that feeling, Nikki? You got it. Yeah, just take your feet wide. Look at that. I love it. So good. Squatting is such a necessary skill. I know, right? Really nice. Just a couple more breaths here. You can walk the hands forward, round the back. Breathe into the low part of the ribs, nice and deep here, super compressed. You still want to force that diaphragm to work. And then go ahead and have a seat. Take the feet a little bit wider, and we're just going to drop them side to side here. And we'll start by dropping them over to that left side, turn toward the left leg, and come on into a forward fold. And go ahead and bring that torso up. We're going to do some of that resistance work that we haven't done forever. We're going to start by pushing that knee down, that left knee. Sorry, that's, there we go. So start pushing that left knee down into the mat. We're still turning toward that left knee, and then push up into the hands. So you're going to put both hands on that knee and resist, pushing up into the hands, and then push down into the mat, and push up into the hands. Good. Get both hands on that knee. Good. Push down. And then push up into the hands and resist. Don't let that knee move at all. Really good. And push down. And push up. Lots of resistance here. And push down. We'll do that 2 more times. Push up. And actively push down. And push up. And down. Nice. And then we'll go ahead and switch sides. Flip on over to that 90-degree position on the other side and come into a forward fold. And bring the torso up. Nice work, and start actively pushing down through the knee. And push up into the hands. And push down. And push up. Lots of resistance. Push down through the knee into the floor. And push up into the hands. Ooh, getting a cramp over here. Hold on. Push down. And push up. Push down, lots of resistance. Push down into the mat. And push up into the hands. You got it. That looks great. We'll do that 2 more times. Push down through the knee. And push up into the hands. Push down. Last time. And push up. Nice. And go ahead and lean back, and we'll just go side to side here a little bit. Good, and then we'll turn toward the left again, nice 90-degree position. We'll lift and lower this back foot, just internally rotating the femur, really. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and hold it up. Really activating that glute medius up here. Just a couple more seconds. Nice work. And then switch sides and do that same thing over here. Keep the foot nice and flexed, and you're just rotating that femur. We'll do that 10 times here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8, deliberate movement, 9 and 10, and then hold it up. Keep actively pushing that leg up. Hi, Doug. Oh, hi, guys. Okay. Good. Couple more seconds here. Super helpful, Gordon. Thank you. Good. Hi. Good boy. Okay. All right. And then come on back. Now we're going to just move side to side again actively, but this time pushing that top knee to the left only as far as you can get it until the other leg has to follow along for the ride, and then turn that entire way. Pick that right knee up, really forcing that femur to hit that range of motion at the hip socket there until you kind of have to go toward that right side here, and that left leg's really just pushing through that range of motion, taking the knees as wide as possible until that other one has no choice but to lift up. Good. Good. Make sure you pick up that one knee before the other one lifts up, and unless you have no choice. Very nice. Do about 3 more times on each side. Really push through that real range of motion here. Mm-hmm. Really good. Oh, nice. And then once you find yourself back to the center, take the feet wide, and we'll come on into our straddle here. Should feel pretty good right about now. Good. A few more breaths here. Nice. And go ahead and walk the torso up. Go ahead and swivel over that left leg and come right back down. Breathe into the low part of the ribs. Two more breaths here. Walk the torso up and pivot over that right leg. Nice. Come right back into that forward fold. Looks good. Couple more breaths here. Looks good. Oh, and then bring the torso up. And bring the feet together. You can go ahead and grab your blocks first. We'll use them in a minute. Go ahead and bring the feet together here and we'll come into a forward fold. And start to walk the torso up. Go ahead and grab one block. I think one's good. Just keep the feet together. And we're going to start just by straightening the legs here. So just as far forward as you can. Just that's comfortable. We're going to slowly get closer to the thighs. So just straightening, nice pointed toes, tight thighs. I'm getting a cramp in my left calf, just like always. What is wrong with it? Squeeze. And maybe come a little bit more forward so your belly's touching the thighs here, maybe. Get your block on its mid-height side, so you're lifting those knees up and straighten the legs all the way. Yes, good. Good. Nice straight legs. Get as close to the thighs as you can. Oh, that looks nice. Good. And maybe do a few with the arms out in front, so not touching the floor. Like you're really squeezing the thighs. It actually feels really good on my back. Good. Keep the toes pointed. Ooh, that looks nice. Good. And then go ahead and take a little break here. And we're just going to start that with that same kind of compression. Put your feet, the block under the heels here. And you can put the block on its flat side if you want to start there. And just pulling the thighs up to meet the belly. You can also, we'll do about 10 or 15 of these, maybe heels on that mid-height side. Just getting that good compression here. Pull the hips up and pull the belly to the thighs. That's a real key here, is not just getting the hips up, but crunching and getting the thighs close to the belly. Maybe you want to try it up on its higher side. I don't know. Just depends on what's going to help you get that deeper level of compression. Once you lift the hips, then use that belly to crunch up higher. All right. Here's your pike press. Handstand here. Good. Nice, Nikki. So once you use the arms, then compress and lift the hips using that good compression in the belly. Arms first and then compress. Round back, pull the thighs up. Oh, this is nice. Yes, good. We do this sometimes with the feet on the wall, but it's nice to do it with a block as well. Did you get a cramp there, Nikki? No. Hamstring. That's true. We are dealing with the hamstring still. Good. Good. You can take a rest here. Let's do a couple more. Just think about like how close can you get your face to your shins, maybe. Maybe those are the words we want to use instead of just the thigh to the belly. If you can get your thighs to the belly, that's great. What about the head all the way to the shins? And then you're just lifting the legs up to make that same shape, just with the hips lifted. Shouldn't feel good. It's not easy. Nice, Diane. That's really good. Yeah. This is good practice. I see you over there. Nice. Yeah, good. Good job. Good. Yeah, you got it. Just go for it. If you can bring your head to your shins with the buns on the floor, there's no reason to not be able to get them to the shins when you lift your hips. Just like that. You got it. Good job. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and let's just take the hands back and lift the hips, get a little length along the front of the body here before we move into the next thing that we're going to do. Good. And then go ahead and have a seat, take the feet wide and get the blocks under the knees. We'll just do some of that same stuff, just straightening the legs, pointing the toes. And just about 10 good ones here. My left calf. It's going to be the title of my next book. Nice tight thighs, nice tight toes. Nice. Hmm. Then we're just gonna work on that lift here. You can use the hands to just start to lift the hips or bring them in front of you to lift. We'll eventually not be using our hands at all, just lifting the hips and balancing on those blocks. We've done these before. So nice straight legs and lift up, maybe. Maybe further into that forward fold. Squeeze the thighs. These are super fun, aren't they? They're super fun. This is a good life skill. Lift the hips up off of the floor in that forward fold. So you're just kind of hanging out, levitating with just the blocks under the knees. Ooh, Nikki. Nice. Yes, 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 you got it. Nice, Babette, you got it. Yes. Good. That's your straddle press right there. Perfect. Good. And then just get rid of the blocks. We're gonna just hang out in a straddle again. Oh. And walk the torso up. We'll head on over to the wall. We'll start with that right shin on the wall. Good. Take your time. Push through the front foot. Normally I can get my back on the wall. I can't even get near it today. All right, so we're gonna just work on that resistance here, push through the front foot, push that torso up, and then start resisting into the wall through the top of that back foot. Not really moving you, just moving energy back toward the front foot. And then push through the front foot. So we'll do about 6 or 7 of these at your own pace. Just kind of push into the wall and then push away from the wall. Mm-hmm. And then we'll just stay here, start to scoop that belly, pull the hips up toward the ribs, getting really deep into that right quad here. That hollow body in front, just pulling the hips and ribs together. And then you can bring the hands to the back, maybe scoot that front foot a little bit further away from the wall, and then sink the hips. If you want that front knee to move up past the foot, while keeping that shin on the wall. Really nice. Bend that front knee or push the hips back toward the wall, and then we'll switch sides. You can come out and sit on the heels for a breath or two. And then we'll do that on the other side. Slide that left shin up against the wall. Nice 90-degree bend in the front knee. Actively push down through the front foot. That's what's going to push you closer to the wall anyway. And then start that active kind of wave of energy. Push through the front foot and actively push through that back foot. Push through the front foot and then push away through that back foot, maybe 6 or 7 times. And then we'll push through that front foot and start to scoop that belly. Now you're pulling those hips up to meet the ribs here, that hollow body. Deep pull in that left quad here. Keep actively pulling that, tucking the pelvis under, or pulling the hips up to the ribs, whatever words work for you. And then bring the hands down, slide the front foot forward just as far as you need to be able to sink the hips. Two more breaths here. Nice work. And then just lift back up to that 90-degree bend in the front knee. And we'll have a seat on the heels for a moment. All right, you have your blocks nearby. So we're going to start with that right foot forward. Into our splits here. You can put as many under that front thigh as you like. Whatever it takes to bring the torso up and get the shoulders over the hips with no weight on the hands. Nice, you guys. Oh, yeah. Go ahead and come on into a forward fold. Interesting. And start to walk the torso up. We'll take a twist toward that front leg. So toward the right side, reach around behind you. Nice big twist here. Twist toward that front leg. Looks good. And then unwind the twist and just bring that back leg around to the front here. Good. Make your way back to tabletop, and then we'll bring that left leg through. Really nice. Same breath. Breathe nice and deep into the low part of the ribs. And come on into a forward fold. Nice. Breathe. remember this tomorrow or Thursday when we're doing this scissor entries. This is exactly what it can look like. And bring the torso up and take that twist toward the front leg. Reach around behind you. Really nice, you guys. Lengthen the front of the body. Mm-hmm. And come on back to center. Bring the back leg around to the front. And then take the feet about hip width apart here. And we're just going to hang out with the back round, like a really soft forward fold. Nothing's engaged. You can even bend the knees a little bit and just kind of let gravity take over here for about a minute. Nice. And start to walk the torso up. Bring your knees to the chest. We'll rock up and down the spine a few times. And lie on the back, bring the knees to the chest. We'll drop them on over to the right side. Keep the left shoulder grounded. Deep breaths here. And bring the knees back to center, and then we'll go ahead and switch sides here. Drop them on over to the left side. that right shoulder grounded. Breathe into the low part of the ribs. Nice work, you guys. Bring the knees back to center and level out the hips and shoulders, and then cross that right ankle over on top of that left side. And we're going to drop the knees over to the right. So we're going to get that nice psoas muscle stretch here. So for me, when I'm doing this, I kind of have to figure out how far away I want my feet from me. If they're up close, I don't feel anything. But if I move my feet away and kind of get into that more of that hip area, then it seems to work out better. Almost like getting a little bit of a back bend in, like my hips have to lift, or my left foot's like closer to my hip and my whole low back lifts up. And that's one way that I can get a nice psoas stretch in that shape. I don't know about you. If you like that kind of thing. And then go ahead and switch sides. Yeah, nice, you guys. And then come on back to center. Level out the hips and shoulders. Rock up and down the spine a couple of times, just because it feels good. Nice. And you can roll all the way up. And I'll see you guys on Thursday. That was great. Nice work today. Yes, excellent.